Hi friends, do you ever feel that overwhelming sense of fear that just comes over you and stops you in your tracks? Oh, I felt that feeling so many times myself. The struggle is real and it's so frustrating. So today I wanted to share with you a few things that have really helped me on my path to overcoming my fears. First thing, remind yourself that you're the one in control. You are not powerless. Maybe you were once, but you're not now. You can take control over your thoughts, which lead to your emotions, which then lead to your actions. And no one else can do that for you, but you can do it. You have the power, so you can take back control and develop a strong mental stamina. Second thing, make a list of your fears and prepare to talk back to that voice in your head. You can even just start with one fear. Just write it down. And then dig a little bit deeper. If your fear is, I'm afraid of singing in front of people, then dig a little deeper. Well, what am I really afraid of underneath that? Maybe you're afraid of just not being perfect. All right, so once you write that down, then you can realistically look at that and say, well, is anybody perfect? No. Do I have to be perfect? Is singing just about being perfect? No, not really. Okay, so you can start to tackle that belief if you first get it out on paper. Get it out of this mysterious place called the subconscious where it's floating around and taunting you, and put it on paper so you can then plan your counterattack and talk back to that voice in your head, telling it to get lost because this is something you want to do. Thirdly, encourage yourself. Once you have that list, you can look at those lies and you can start to decide that you're going to try and encourage yourself. If this is something you truly want to overcome, then you have to start throwing some positivity towards it. We have to learn to encourage ourselves because sometimes no one else will. The fourth thing is to take action. You have to take action if you truly want to overcome your fears. If you just sit around thinking about your fears all day, they're not going to go anywhere, okay? Truthfully, you have to set yourself up with some simple steps to take action towards the things that you want to do and the fears that you want to overcome. I love the quote that says, fear is the only thing that gets smaller as you walk towards it. It's so true, and I've seen that again and again in my life. So a small thing that I decided to do when I was in high school and really scared back then of singing in front of people was I decided that anytime somebody asked me to sing because they maybe had heard from my friend or something that I was a good singer or that I loved to sing, then I decided, okay, next time someone asks me, I'm going to sing for them. Even if I'm scared or it's not a person I feel comfortable singing for, I'm going to force myself to just do it. And do it is exactly what I did. I took action. Did it sound good every time? No. Sometimes I was embarrassed and I'd walk away, with a walk of shame saying, oh, that's not what I really sound like. Bah. My knees would be shaking, my throat would be closing up, all kinds of things. But you know what? I did it. I did it. And the more I pushed myself to take actions like that, the more I started to grow in my confidence and my courage to step out and just do it, even when it's not perfect. You have to be courageous if you truly want to overcome any fear. Another way to take action is to take some steps to learn more about the thing that you're afraid of. So again, if it's singing, taking voice lessons is a huge way to help you through the fear. It's a step. It's a step in the right direction of doing something that you say that you love. If you love it, you have to do something even when you're scared. So when I first started taking voice lessons, I was still pretty nervous about it. And as I just continued to do it, it got better and better. And as I learned more about my voice and understood how it works and how I could become more in control over it and actually know what would happen when I opened my mouth, then I started to feel a little bit more confident and a little bit more comfortable because I understood more about singing. Now, as I said before, I grew up with a lot of fears. It wasn't just singing, it was a lot of different things. And I grew up in an environment where it was pretty dysfunctional, so it probably didn't foster confidence. But guess what? I've been able to work through it and fight through it. So if I can, then you definitely can. My battle to fight through my fears has led me to so many cool opportunities through music and touring and singing with bands. and moving to China and now moving to Nashville. And if I hadn't fought through those fears, I wouldn't even be where I am today. So these are some great ideas to get you started on really overcoming your fears so that you can live the life that you really want, so that you can do the things that you're passionate about, that you care about, and you can realize that you have a part and a place in this world. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely going to be fighting my fears for the rest of my life, because is there really any other way to live? I don't think so. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope I've been an encouragement to you today. And as always, if you need some help along your journey to vocal freedom, I would love to help you. Please leave your comments below, questions, and I'll see you soon.